Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of NoxtromTV, Football Soccer Time. And we continue with the good news. And this time, Windsor City FC, the past Sunday, July 13, at 3 p.m., where the team was playing against the top on the standings team, which is the Sudbury Cyclones. They got an incredible, amazing, more than a miracle game. The team played really good. The team, Windsor City FC, did what they have to do. They played really good, and they opened. It was a really intense game. The Sudbury Cyclones, they came really confident. They become a real threat in the first minutes of the game. However, in an incredible corner kick, Brent Nankoff, he was able to score an amazing goal at minute 5. And at minute 5, Windsor City FC was winning against Sudbury Cyclones 1-0. And it was an amazing goal. It was a surprise for Sudbury Cyclones to get a goal against, so early in the game, and it was a really challenging afternoon because the game started at 3 p.m. So the sun, the weather was really demanding on the players, and yes, the Sudbury Cyclones started pressing. However, Windsor CFC, they kept a strong midfield. They had a really good defensive lines. They didn't allow anything to happen. They had a couple of actions where they were almost got the net. Get there, but it wasn't there. One of the shots from Sudbury Cyclones went on the left side of the left post, and it was a save for Windsor FC. Really good play also by Dennis Cuevas, the goalie. The goalkeeper, he got a really good performance, and of course, Windsor FC continue on the counter-attack because Sudbury Cyclones will continue pressing, and Windsor City FC get on the defensive, playing the counter-attack, and one of those counter-attacks, actually, it paid off. It was a really good play, and so Mafolo Colibay, he got the second goal for Windsor FC at minute 18, and an amazing goal. It was a shot from the center. It just went through like a rifle, like a bullet, like a cannonball inside the net of the Sudbury Cyclones. By minute 18, Windsor City FC was ahead on the score 2-0, and so Sudbury Cyclones start kind of watching themselves what's going on, and they continue pressing. And so what happened in minute 34, Nankov, he got in a contact that the referee considered was going to be a red card. So he got the red card. He go out of the field, and Windsor City FC continue playing with 10 players against 11. Really early, Just the minute 34, there's still 10 more minutes, 10, 15 minutes still in the first half, plus 45 minutes in the second half. So there was plenty of time for Sudbury Cyclones to get an opening score, to open the score in their favor, to get closer to Windsor CFC. And of course, Windsor CFC is trying to get slow on the ball, taking the time. And I think minute 45 plus 1, Steve Ogden get the yellow card, supposedly because just kicking the ball, out of reach, so they can have extra time, because of course Windsor City FC was not in a rush to get the ball or get the ball into play. They were just trying to cool down the ball. And at the end of the first half, they went to the lockers. Windsor City FC was winning 2-0, and they went to their lockers, to get some air, to get some talk with the coaches. And so they came back on the field, and of course, the Soviet Cyclones, they came really strong, pressing Windsor City FC. Windsor City FC, they had one less player, so a lot of the plays on the Windsor FC was on the defensive and midfield. Really little to do on the forward side, on the front, and Soviet Cyclones were pressing. They got a couple of opportunities in the center of the goal area, and Windsor FC was able to reject those balls, to refuse any kick to the net, and it was really tough. And what happened is also the weather, the warm weather was a big factor in that game, because by the half of the second, let's say the 20 minutes on the second half, maybe around 70 minutes, 65 minutes of the game, the weather just took its toll on the players. It was really tough to play. They were getting exhausted really fast. They couldn't get to the ball, and Soviet Cyclones keep pressing, and Windsor FC kept playing on the counter attack, and there were good plays. Carlos da Gloria came into the field. There was there were more plays. Colibay was going to do some play, and then then there was a contact, outside the goal area against Sudbury Cyclones, and in a free kick, indirect free kick to the center of the area, and then at minute 88, Jefferson Bosiakali got his goal. First time for Windsor FC playing, and first goal for Jefferson Bosiakali. He scored the third goal for Windsor FC, and there was so much celebration. And let me tell you one thing. The thing is that the difference, yes, the Windsor City FC was playing with 10 players, but the difference is that Windsor City FC has one extra player on the stadium. The fans that actually cheered up the Windsor FC were the extra player that they needed, and with that they got the third goal. That goal was enough to put even more pressure for Soviet Cyclones, and at the end they just couldn't open a score for their team. It was too tough. Windsor City was really solid on the defensive lines. They were really a dangerous team on the counter attack, and the game ended. I think there was probably 4 or 5 minutes, compensation time after the 45 minutes of regulation time. And even though there was a lot of pressure, Windsor City FC was able to neutralize Soviet Cyclones, the team that was only defeated one time during the season. This was the second time they were defeated. The team at the top of the standings, and Windsor City FC got the 3 points at home. A really good game played by Windsor City FC. And let's go and see some of the standings. Let's see where we are right now. We can see Soviet Cyclones still in first place, 31 points, and the Borough FC getting closer, 28 points. Unionville Milliken 26, York United Academy 22, tied with Masters FA 22, and then Windsor City FC 20. Of course, last season I remember St. Catherine's Roma, they were also in the same situation of the Windsor FC. They were almost at the end of the standings of the table, and they came up all the way to second place, enough to get them promoted because one of the teams couldn't get to the top, so they got automatically promoted. I think St. Catherine's Roma and London FC were the teams that last season they get promoted. They get promoted too, and this season Windsor FC is still, is getting closer to that point where they can contest the promotion. There's still enough games for Windsor FC to get there. In one of the games, I think is going to be, of course, Master FA and also the Borough FC. So they have their combined 6 points each. And with those 6 points, the Windsor FC can go to the 28, really close to get promoted. So it's a good opportunity, good chance for Windsor FC to get promoted to the Premier Ontario, League One Ontario Premier League, which will be amazing, having a team playing on the Premier Ontario League. And okay, but let's see what's the next. Oh, I didn't finish with the standings. Okay, we have Whitby FC tied with Windsor City. Norman Saga C 19, Pickering FC 18 points, Well United 17, Waterloo United 18, and Hamilton United 3 points. And that's Hamilton United is a new team on the league, on the Championship League. So they're really on the bottom of the page of the standings, but there's no mean they are not the good. The levels are really good, but they are just unmotivated. That's it. So let's go and see now where we are at. Let's see where we are now with the games. Okay. Okay. The next game for Windsor City FC is against Masters FA on Friday at the Acumen Stadium at 8 p.m. So for all the fans, all the soccer fans from Windsor, come to the stadium to support the team. The team really needs support. It's going to be a really interesting game because Masters FA, as we were looking at, Masters FA is actually, right now just ahead of Windsor City FC. So a win for Windsor City FC would be, getting really, really close to the promotion area. This is not impossible, but they have demonstrated if they can beat the team at the top of the standings, they can do really good. So an incredible game last Sunday, really tough for the players, a lot of pressure from everyone. Even the refs, they have a lot of pressure because there was a lot of physicality, a lot of contact, a lot of passion there. So it was really demanding for everyone, for the players, for the referees, for the fans, and but the win from Windsor FC was a good win. They won decisively with 3 goals, which is what matters. The 3 goals converted to 3 points. They get ahead. They move forward in the standings. And with that, thanks for watching. This is NoxtromTV Football Soccer Time, and I will see you in the next episode. Thank you.